Hello and welcome to Empowered Learning. This video will be about how to use the graphing tool in MyMathLab to be able to graph exponential functions that have transformations. So for this function that we have 2 raised to the x minus 1, we know that this is just going to be an exponential function that's exponentially increasing, that is horizontally shifted to the left 1 unit. So you may know what that looks like, but you may have some trouble actually graphing that using the graphing tool. So I'm going to display how that works. And so if we click on this icon here, then it shows us a basic exponential. So I'm just going to clear this. And what we'll do now is click on the exponential tool. And then from there, we'll just click anywhere. And so now here's the part where we manipulate what's going on. So if you notice here, this starts off being in base e. So the graph that you see is e raised to the x. We want this to be base 2. So we're going to delete that and put a 2 there. Of course, once that's done, now we have things in base 2. And so we can verify this because we know that for 2 raised to the x, 2 raised to the 0 is 1, 2 raised to the 1 is 2, and 2 raised to the negative 1 is 1/2. Of course, this is y equals 1, y equals 1/2 would be about here. Now to do the horizontal shift to the right 1 unit, we go where it says horizontal shift, and we move this over 1 unit. And so now we know what happens when we do the horizontal shift. All of our x values are being added by 1, or 1 is being added to it. So if you notice over here, we had the point 0, 1, but now when we move it over 1 unit, now that is the point 1, 1. And we also had the point 1, 2 on our graph, but now when it moves over, now it's the point 2, 2. So we see that that actually works. And so now, once we have everything we need, just close this, click Save, and then we check our answer, and everything is fine. So that's how we would go about doing that. Just to make my point here, we had some other tools that were in there, and so based upon whatever other transformations you have, you would use those sliders to be able to help you to get that function looking the way that it needs to. All right, so I hope this helps, and take care.